All right, everyone. It's time. It is time. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We got a really special episode for you this evening. So glad that you can tune in. And, I am not alone today. I got the beautiful, the intelligent, the multi-talented Layla Michelle Cameron. Hi, Layla. How are you doing? Did you say sleepy? Oh, why are you sleepy?
I don't know. Just really sleepy.
You're sleepy?
Yes.
Is it because of the salmon?
No.
Is it because of the pancakes?
No.
Well, what is it? Mm-hmm. Well, we got a lot to do. I see we got a bunch of crazy boxes behind us, right? We had to get everything all set. So we're going to get into our unboxing today. We got so much stuff to unbox tonight and get ready for what's happening coming up here in the future. So we're not even going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. So let me switch to, well, not that camera, right? That's just a close up of me. Let me get camera 3 back to where we want that to go. Let's see. And then we're going to go ahead and get to going. All right. So Layla's going to help me out tonight because, man, there's so many things to open. I can't do it all by myself. I need a hand. That sound like a thing, a hand, Layla? All right, let me move this into place here. Okay. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it just like that. Okay. Bam. So let's open up our first item here, Layla. We can move this onto the couch for now. And we'll move this stuff over to the left. And we probably, those 3 glasses are part of this thing. Get rid of those. All right, why don't you open this up right here? Read the top. Let people know what it is. Read the top.
Oh.
Tell them what it is there. Make sure we're in camera there. What is that?
It just says Solo Pro. It doesn't say anything.
Solo Pro. Okay. So the Solo Pro is what we're dealing with here. Go ahead and open that up. And I'm going to go ahead and get the specs on it while you're doing that. All right. So like I said, we got a lot going on coming up here.
Ooh, I'm keeping that.
For 2023. So Layla likes collecting boxes and stuff on the inside.
I can put these and make, those little slimmer thingies where you put them on your hands like flippers.
Okay.
You can make those.
Yes, you can. You are very crafty for sure. So what Layla is opening is the LiveView Solo Pro. And this is an encoder. It's SDI and HDMI 4K video and audio. And this hopefully is going to resolve many of our issues that we are having when we are recording outside of our home studio. Yes, I love that. Yeah. All right. So take everything out of the box and then we'll put it to the side. So when you're watching us do a podcast and we're in another building in another location or we're outside, then you are at the mercy of the Wi-Fi that you have. So if the Wi-Fi isn't strong, or if there are multiple people that are using the Wi-Fi, then you're going to have a problem with having a stream that sounds good, but also looks good and doesn't cut off from time to time, right? Now, what's awesome is through the research that we were doing, if you want to just take everything out of the box.
Should I put the trash in here?
Yep. Just in case we need to return it. So what was awesome about this, I'm doing the research on, okay, how can we fix this issue, right? Because we want to have good quality when we're doing live events for people. So when people ask us to come and do live events, they want to not only they want it recorded, of course, but they want us to immediately broadcast it out simultaneously. Like that's really important to them. And so we want to be able to accommodate them as much as possible. In order to do that, that means that we have to have strong Wi-Fi. There you go. Don't destroy the packages, though. Just you got to return it. So, it's like, okay, so what can we do to resolve this, right? We're doing events outside. We're doing things like the Norm Dix building. And I'll tell you about the Norm Dix building, right? So you cannot actually connect hardwired to their network there, right? Because it's a government network. So unfortunately, all you can do is Wi-Fi in that building. And so you're going to have, a very mixed experience in there. And we cover city council. Last week, we covered the state of the court with Judge Tracy Flood. We're going to be covering a party next week for the Housing and Homeless Coalition.
How to?
Go ahead and look. If that's all done, go ahead and pop that in there.
This.
Okay. The Housing and Homeless Coalition in March. And so there's a lot of things that we're covering in there. And so we have to make sure that we have the best video and audio that we can. So, I'm asking the folks out at BCAT, shout out to them. And, well, if you have everything done, let's get this off the table so we can have it nice and clean, and you can unravel that after.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Keep our area nice. Yep, go ahead.
There's some like instructions.
Yep, you can leave those out. Yep, close the box up. So we got room because we got lots of things to open. And so I'm like, hey, BCAT, what do you guys use? And so, everyone has different jobs at BCAT. So they were like, well, we're not really sure. So I happened to be at the Marvin Williams Center, happened to be at Norm Dix building. And lo and behold, I go in the back room, and what did they have? They had one of the old versions of this. So I'm like, oh man, it's on now. So I'm like, oh, I'm on the right path. I had ordered it and I was waiting for it to come in. So seeing this just kind of confirmed like I was on the right track. So what you're going to see here is you've got the SDI, right? And that's kind of an upgrade from HDMI. You can run it out further lengths, right? Away from your receiver or whatever you're hooking it up to. You do have HDMI. Now the difference, you can just do HDMI, which is like almost $400 cheaper. But SDI, if you want to future-proof, you might consider spending a little bit extra, right? And what future-proofing means is that you're getting basically the latest technology that you can get. So as you grow and as time goes on, you're growing, your equipment can grow into your podcast or whatever that you're doing technically, right? So let's say we go with just the HDMI and then everything is phased out and now it's just SDI, then you're going to have to buy another unit, right? Or your picture isn't going to be as good. An example would be back when there were 720 televisions being sold and then 1080p came on board, right? So then you had 720 TVs, you had 1080 TVs, and then you have 4K TVs. And if you still had a 720, you could definitely tell the difference between a 4K and a 720 image, right? So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to future-proof this. So let's go ahead and unplug. Well, we don't even want to unplug it because we're going to run this, Layla, by like if we're in the field, right? So we got this handy dandy bag, right? And this bag can, I believe, go on your belt loop, right? So you can wear it on your hip. So this will go inside. This is on your hip. And you can connect 4 different things to this, right? So this can have your cell phone wireless connected to it. This does have a place for if you do have an opportunity to connect with the Ethernet, you can plug that in. And then you can also plug in your wireless hotspots, right? And so what they recommend is that you use hotspots from different wireless carriers so that you can boost your bandwidth. So what it does is it takes your wireless, it takes your hotspot, it takes your Cat5 cable and your other hotspot, it merges it all together like one big bundle, and then it sends it through. which helps to make sure that you're going to have the best image and audio possible, right? This is supposedly fantastic. So we're going to get into this. We're going to hook it up tonight. I already got a hotspot. We're not going to open that up because I took some time and, well, shout out to Rob. He went to Verizon and got us a hotspot. I already have this activated. And so we're going to connect the hotspot. We're going to connect the purple phone, and we're going to see if we can run these two things and not run any other Wi-Fi here in the house. And then we're going to try to run that. So what do you think about this, Layla?
Seems cool.
Seems kind of cool. All right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to use...
Open the next thingy?
Well, I opened this one already, but we're going to talk about it really quick. So I'm going to give this to you. And this is a battery charger. And what I would like you to do is connect that battery charger to this if you see a spot to connect it there. Okay? So if you see a spot to connect the battery charger, go ahead and plug it in so we can run it off of batteries. So let me show you what we got going on here. We're in the field, right? And you're going to have to power your Live View.
Wait, what am I using?
And so what I have here is just a portable charging power bank. This is a 33,800 mega amp, 15 watt fast wireless charger, 25 watts here, right? This has 5 outputs. And so I have 2 of those so that we can stay powered while we're out in the field, right? Now, most of the things we do are anywhere between an hour and I'd say hours, right? So we want to make sure that we have battery power for as long as possible. As you can see, I paid $31 for this particular one, and we have 2 of those. Ooh, I didn't see them in, well, I guess that's pink. That's not technically purple.
Where did I plug it in at?
If it was purple,
Right
we would
here?
have done that. Well, let's see. That says headphone.
No, I meant like right there.
You might try it, but you actually have the instructions, so you might be able to figure that out better than me.
Those aren't instructions.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
This is a sticker.
You know what I'm saying? That's a weird plug. This must be for other countries. Here, Layla. Looks like a dryer plug.
Yeah.
So does that one. So actually, you know what? We can put those in the box. We definitely won't need those. And I suppose we could, for now, if you don't see where to plug it in, we can hard connect it. Because ultimately,
Ow.
we know that we can power it in the field. But we just want to make sure it has juice tonight for our demonstration. So that's that. Okay. Layla is reading the instructions there. And while she's doing that, let me go ahead and pull up this for you on the Live View. Now, I ended up getting the Live View Solo Pro SD HDMI 4K from B&H. I also got my Rodecaster Pro 2 from there. And so to me, that is a good alternative to Amazon, right? Everyone doesn't like to purchase from Amazon, or they want to minimize their purchases from Amazon. So that is one way that you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and just show you the retail price of this particular device here. As you can see, this is $2,195, and then your tax is $201.94 for a total price of $2,400. So again, the device that Layla has in her hand right now is $2,400 delivered to your door.
So they weren't instructions. It was like a warranty thing.
Okay.
It's limited warranty. They weren't instructions.
No instructions on there? All right. So.
Oh, okay. I plugged it in.
Did you?
To one spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to plug it in?
Yep, you got to plug that in to give it some power. Excellent. And while my handy dandy assistant is doing that, let me go ahead and pull this up. She's looking for a place to plug. We got a lot going on in here, huh? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You found a spot?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. All
There's
right.
a light.
And what you'll see here is Layla does have it plugged in here. Now, why don't you see if you can plug we do need a camera. And you know what? I think I might have cameras in that camera bag behind you.
Aren't these cameras?
Nope.
Never mind. That's
I
a
think there's a
camera.
camcorder in the bags behind you. So let's go ahead and talk about this LiveView Pro. Again, it's the same price whether you got it from B&H or from Amazon. It's $21.95. This is new, so good luck finding sale. You're not going to.
Oh.
But what I wanted to do is, don't touch any buttons. I'll connect it. But we do need the long HDMI cable that's in there. If you can get that out there too. You are awesome.
Ow.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the specs here, right? Now you have folks that are using a GoPro where they have it mounted here on their shoulder. And so this is for in real life, which is IRL. So you'll see people talking about that. So you see bike riders or skateboarders, and if you wonder how they're, doing their thing and they've got this good picture and image, some of them may be using this, or they're in a, nice metropolitan city where they've got good Wi-Fi and they don't have to worry about it. Okay. So again, I wanted to try to future-proof this. And so I went with the more expensive version, which was HDMI and SDI. Okay. And so this is a compact all-in-one streaming solution. It supports 12G, 3G, HD, SD, SDI, and HDMI 2.0. It has a built-in 3-hour battery, and the resolution is up to 4K at 60 hertz. So again, this was important for us to try that. It's almost 6 pounds, so it's pretty light. And as you can see, it's pretty small, right? I mean, it's pretty much fitting in the palm of my hand here. And it's probably good for us to go ahead and charge this thing up tonight. I'm going to go ahead and power it on. All right. Let's see. All right, it's coming on there. Put that there so they can see it. Okay, sweetie, did you see the big cable?
This one?
No, it's a black one. So Layla's going to get the cable. Layla, don't grab the cameras like that, sweetie.
I thought it was.
No, it's a black one. It's like an HDMI, and it's pretty long. It's like 25 feet.
Oh.
So if you don't see it in there, you know what? It's in the black bag that is on the wall with all the electronics on it.
My knee hurts so bad.
All right, so she's going to go and find that. And while she does that, we're going to go ahead and get the rest of this set up here. All right, so, this is supposed to be pretty plug and play. You just connect your camera or your other video device to the HDMI or the SDI input. Use the technology and the power. It's supposed to be they call it a LiveView Reliable Transport, LRT, to quickly set up a high quality, stable video streaming system. And it should handle the resolutions up to 4K and 60 hertz. Now, again, most platforms aren't going to allow you to, nope, that is for audio. HDMI, the thing we use to plug up the PlayStation, kind of like that. But you're not going to typically upload in 4K, right? So again, future proof. Most things are either going to be, 1080, most likely. So, when 4K comes around, or even later when 8K comes around, you're already ready, right? And this can already use 5G. So, when you're spending this much money, you want to make sure that, you don't have to turn around and buy something else, quickly. So that's super, super important there. Let me just kind of go back up there so you can see what I was reading there. Okay. All right. That's almost it. That's a Cat 6 cable. So this is one way that I can get Layla to learn some of these cable names and what they look like, which is great. I love it.
Wow, that looks like a
spaceship. All right, so I have it on, and it's offline. We don't have anything connected to it. We have our hotspot here. And I meant to do this earlier in the week, but I got so busy. But it's already updated,
Oh,
which is good. So that's ready to go. Matter of fact, it's been so long I forgot how to use this thing, and this is new too. But this has 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi info, so you can connect. This is what I needed was the
Hmm?
yes, that's it.
okay. I'm gonna put all the other stuff back.
Okay, so she found it, right, which is perfect, which I knew she would. She's got skills to pay the bills. We're just going to connect one end in here. And then we'll put this up here and we'll just connect the other end. Now I've got a 25-foot cable because these were our original uh, cameras when we first started doing more events out and about.
Do I need to get anything else?
But now, not right now. I think right now we're okay. But now, as we've upgraded to PTZs and things like that, we're good to go. We can probably take those off the table for now. All right. Are you a little warm?
No,
No?
I'm cold.
Well, why are you fanning yourself?
Because I want to see if it worked.
What? Did you just say I wanted to see if it worked?
Yeah.
As a fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good for the summer.
It's good for something. Let's see. Oh, what you'll see here. Oh, let me change the camera angle here. All right. So let me see if I can zoom in on that. Am I on this camera already? I am. Look at that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in. And I'm going to lift the camcorder in the air. And as you can see, as I'm moving the camcorder, you can see that the image is changing, right? So all I did was plug in the HDMI directly into LiveView Pro. Camera's already set, okay? So someone can hold the camera, which is what you're going to see tomorrow. They'll be holding the camera. It'll be connected to the live view, and then we'll be live broadcasting tomorrow, right? Now, you can also take this out and plug it into a video switcher, right? And so if you want to use multiple cameras like we are using here, right? We can do that too, which is, if we're doing big events and we want to be able to connect multiple cameras, then we would go out from the live view into the video switcher, and then we'd have access to all of our cameras, right? And so when you see me at different events, I've got a nice 8-foot table and I have the switcher and the audio thing and all that stuff going on so we can do those things. This is the piece that we're hoping is going to work for us to make things a lot easier. So we're super excited about that. And since Layla plugged this in, it's at 89%, Layla, which is awesome.
Wait, it charged up that fast?
Well, no, I think it was already at 89. See?
Oh. Okay.
All right. And we're seeing the audio is jumping on here. So I don't know if that's picking up the audio from the camcorder or if it's picking up audio from, it's got to be from the camcorder. But this has headphones here. Sweetie, do I have headphones in my green bag or in my brown bag?
Everything right there.
Well, no, those are those headphones.
Oh.
We can't take them from there. We couldn't possibly, could we? Layla's like, take them from there. Just take them. All right, and literally, you've got just your knob here. You've got your play. Got your back button. Right now, it's saying offline. And what I may do is, pressing this button. Whoops, sorry about that. Pressing this button doesn't feel, yeah, that's fine. Doesn't feel, it feels kind of solid, This one feels okay. And then the knob is kind of tight and it's kind of notched. So every time you notch it, you kind of feel it there. Go ahead and put those on and let's plug your headphones in there, sweetie. Man, I haven't seen the unicorns in a minute. All right, put those on. Let's see if you can hear.
Okay. What's wrong with my headphones?
All right, can you hear it in the headphones?
Not really.
No? Let's see. Let me kind of get closer here. How about now? Can you hear?
Not that much.
Not that much? Can you hear it at all?
Oh, a little, yeah.
Yeah? Let me see if I can turn it up. Let's see if that's like volume here. How about now? Can you hear it?
Yeah, a little.
A little? Okay. So that is catching the audio there. So we're going to do sample recording for sure. Get that going. So let's put that to the side. Good job. Now we've got new things to open, Layla. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's see. We should open. No, let's open. What is that? Show that to me. Let me see. What is this? Oh, we'll open that second. Why don't you open this? All right. So it is time for us to upgrade some of our cameras again, right?
I need the knife.
So, you need the knife? So we have our PTZs. There you go. You zoom out. Careful, Layla. So we have our PTZs. Layla's a little violent.
I'm not. I'm just using the knife.
And those work great in the field, right? But we also need something that we can handhold and do what we got to do when we want to be on the move, or if we're just doing a static shot, and we don't need, the camera moving and, using remote controls and all that. So
much instructions.
What we got was the Sony ZV E10, okay, mirrorless camera, and Layla is opening that right now.
That
I'm gonna
looks
go ahead and
so
pull it up.
high techy. How do
Looks
you?
high techy.
Yeah, how do you? Is it hold it like this?
Mm-hmm. Yep, show it up to the audience there. Good. Hey.
Want to power it on?
Nope. Pull everything out of that box there. So this is rated as one of the highest cameras for 2023 for folks that are going to do either podcasting or vlogging. There's a Canon that I do like Canon. I have a Canon M50. So I considered staying with Canon, but at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go with this Sony.
It comes with one of those.
Yeah, it's got a dead cat. Tell them what the dead cat's for?
Microphone.
Yep, and it keeps the wind from blowing when you're trying to talk.
It's not an actual dead cat.
No, it's not an actual dead cat. It just looks like a dead cat, like a cattail.
Yeah.
That's kind of a rude name, isn't it? All right, so we don't need this, but we do want to charge it. So if you have room, and we don't need this plug, right? So you don't have to open those up because we don't have anything there, or this one.
What country uses these?
Different ones. Actually, I don't know what country uses those, but it ain't this one. So we ain't got to worry about that. All right, so yeah, go ahead and plug that in so we can get to charging that. Okay. Yep, no, take your time and close it how it closes.
Instructions. There's a lot of instructions for it too.
Yeah, we're not going to use the instructions. We're gonna
that's for the different thing.
We'll put them all back in there along with.
I think the boxes has the same dimensions.
Look, it was all in there somehow. So put your wings in first.
And then this one?
Actually, you know what? This goes in first, then the wings. Yeah, then the wings, then the top. There you go. And then it folds in. Now you got it. All right.
Okay, I'm plugging this thing in?
Yep. so we can start charging that. And look, we got that battery there, so we need to charge that battery. See if we can figure out how to put the battery in there.
If I break the camera.
And the memory card. See if you can figure that out.
What if I break it?
You're not going to break it. You're going to be careful, but you shouldn't break it. All right, so let's read the specs on this Sony Alpha Z VE10. All right. This retails for $798. This is just the camera only that we're talking about here. This has a large 24.2 megapixel APS-C XMOR SMOS sensor and a fast Bionz ZX processor. All of this is relatively meaningless to me. 4K movie oversampled from 6K with full pixel readout, no pixel binding, right? So when I'm reading these things and I don't know what it is, right, I would just copy it and Google it and then read more on it. But what I'm thinking is, one, I know some of it because I've watched videos on it and I've gone to some reviewers that I trust to talk about the particular cameras. Like I said, it was either a Panasonic, the newer Panasonic, this Sony, or one of the Canon R something. I think it was the R10. And at the end of it, I chose to go with this camera here. And so this is Sony resolving some of the previous issues with some of the mirrorless cameras, right? And so again, when we're talking about future proofing, right? 4K movie oversample from 6K, right? So right now, 4K is, I would say, like the gold standard, if you can get to the gold standard, but most things are still streaming in 1080, right? So at some point in the next few years, more and more things will be 4K. Then we'll hit 8K, but that could take a decade before that happens. So you can see that product showcase setting, transition focus from face to object, background defocus button instantly toggles between defocus and effective on and off, easy live streaming with a single USB cable and no extra hardware software. So this is one of the big things that really attracted me to this camera, right? As we are doing more, you having some trouble there?
I got the battery in, but
so sometimes the battery and the memory card go in the same spot. So, yep, see?
Oh.
So, as we are being asked to do more and more events, I can't be at every event. There's just no way. And some of these events are happening on the same day, right? So, you know, for instance, Deborah Jackson has her 10th annual award ceremony on this Saturday coming up. And at 7 p.m. at the exact same time, BEMA is having a tribute concert out in Bainbridge Island, right? Well, I can't be in two places at once, so I've got to pick. However, as we grow, right, there's too many great things going on. People should never say there's nothing to do in Kitsap County. Anyhow, I digress. That being said, that means we have to deploy our equipment to different locations. But that also means that where we deploy the equipment, our people are going to have to use the equipment. So if it has such a high learning curve and you can't be there to work out the bugs or troubleshoot or whatever's going on, then you run the risk of not recording the event, and they can't redo the event. So you've got to record it. It's one of the reasons why you see when we do an event, we have multiple. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now let's see if you can plug it in.
Okay.
And it should be this.
What is this for? Is that, would you strap
that's
it?
for the camera strap. Yeah, we're not going to put that on right now. So see how that is? There should be a piece in that camera box to plug it into the wall.
I took most of it out.
So as I was saying, you know, we want this easy. We want to set it up, set it, don't forget it. And so what you'll see is what we'll end up doing many times is we're running our cameras that we have set so that we can get our live broadcast, but then we have other cameras set up, like usually our, you know, the iPads are set up and some other cameras are set up to capture just clean video without trying to stream it, right? So it's not jerky, it's not pixelating. We know we're not going to have any issues. So if we do have some lost signal or lose internet or whatever freak thing that can happen when you're trying to stream something, you actually have clean footage. So when you see us on location and we have like camera overkill, that's why that is, right? We're trying to make sure we know that people can't recreate these memories and these experiences. So we want to make sure that we at least capture the best video that we can while we're not streaming. So that's super important to us. All right, so this is again the Sony ZV-E10, and so we're excited to put these into the field and see how they work. And go ahead and close this really quick because I'm gonna have Layla open up some more things for us here. Let's see, she's trying to figure out where the USB goes. So that
Yeah, I can't find
that
it.
should just stick from the outside, right?
I can't find where it goes.
Let's see. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes.
You're supposed to open it? What?
Let's see where it goes. Now, when you look in the box, did you see a plug that plugs in here? Because this looks like
No.
what plugs into PS4 or PS5.
Oh.
See if you see anything in there. So while she's opening that,
Got it.
you got it? Regular plug?
But
So check another one. Oh. Then maybe it's saying that it's just going to charge through USB. Go ahead and grab that gray one. And let's plug that up.
this?
Yep, unravel that. And we're just going to plug that in and see if it charges. All right, now hand me the other end. Other thing I wanted to try was this too. Just out of curiosity, because this has a USB. Whoops. Let's plug this into the live view. And we're going to go ahead and take this lens off. And let's go ahead and power up our camera. Look at that nice quick on switch, which is nice. I love it. We can pull off our viewfinder, which is probably going to make us unplug it, pull this out, then twist it, then plug this in. Okay, so just something to take note of. If you're going to use the viewfinder, you're going to have to do it that way. Now, some of the feedback that I got investigating this camera was the fact that if the viewfinder is on the camera flat, unfortunately, if you're using it for long periods of time, the camera could overheat, right? And so if you're doing a long podcast or a live stream, you do not want your camera to overheat and shut down. So by opening this up, you're dispersing the heat away from it, which is great. The other advice they got, which we have one here, was to grab a metal cage that will go around the camera. And we do have one of those that I'll pull out. And that is another thing that will also disperse the heat. As you know, we're doing shows. And so these shows go for hours. So we want to make sure that we don't have overheating. And if you remember, I had a Canon something or other here recently, and we ended up sending it back because that camera was overheating and it was actually shutting off. Matter of fact, I think it was a Panasonic, and it was overheating multiple times in the dead of winter. And so it's like, hey, we're outside in the summertime. Here it is, like 70 degrees in the house, 72. Once it hits 100, that camera wouldn't make it 20 minutes. So maybe we got a lemon, but it was just something that I couldn't take a chance on. All right, Layla, why don't you go ahead and close that. And let's open, you know what? Go into the bedroom, and on the PlayStation, remember how you plugged it in with the extension cord? Unplug it from the back of the PlayStation and the extension cord and pull that in here. And let's plug that in. I don't know why that cable.
And the TV?
Nope. Just the cord that's plugged into the extension cord for the PlayStation.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, interesting. It could be missing something. And I gotta say, that box was pretty beat up when we got it. So I was wondering if this was a used product. I don't think it is. I don't think it was, but just kind of makes me wonder. And then not having the US version to plug in really got me thinking. You know, no,
Huh?
what was plugged into that? That's what I need.
Oh.
Perfect. All right. So while she's getting that, now super important as we're doing this, when you open things up, especially when you're opening multiple things, it is super important that you get it back in the box, right? So she went back in the box, but she left these things out. So got to put those back in the box. There we go. All righty. Now let's see what we got here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to unplug this. We're going to plug this in. We're going to plug that. See how that matches? There you
Yeah.
go. And then plug that in the wall for me. Let's power that thing
Over
up
there or actually in the wall?
in the wall. Or into a power strip. Wherever you got room there.
Wait.
All right.
You know, can you unplug this and then plug it into that thing right there?
Nope.
You can't? Okay.
We won't have enough power, I don't think. That's why we went and got this one. Let's see. Can you reach this with it?
I got it already.
You
I
got
plugged
it?
it
Oh,
in.
it's already
Something. Yeah. But
Aha!
you pull
Now it came on.
can you pull it back out just in case you need to plug anything in?
I think that's the last thing we're gonna plug in here.
Okay.
So this thing is saying set the date and time.
You want me
Can
to
you
do
set
it?
this way though, because we want to make sure it hits in the camera. So we gotta leave it like that so people can see you doing it. Okay?
I can't believe.
Does that work?
It's kind of hard. Can you touch it?
I think so. Try it. Nope. Guess not.
Okay.
All right.
Find the buttons for it. Or just that?
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you're up, down. Yep. All right. So you go and set it there. I'll zoom in on you. I find the United States there. It's probably Alaska. That's what we're looking for. Or San Fran. There you go.
Alaska or San Francisco?
San Fran.
Okay.
We're definitely San Fran.
Okay.
Oops.
You want me to do the date and time as well?
Yeah. It is February 19.
Huh? It only goes up to. Wait. What's that? It doesn't go up to.
Hit the up arrow. There you go.
And restarts at 1.
Oh, then do the up arrow on that. On the first one. Go back.
Oh, that's probably why.
Where the 3 was. Go up. There you go. So go to 19. That.
Oh, wait.
The next one is 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
What time? Oh, okay.
It is 7:31.
Oh, I guess it does military time on this.
Oh, you want to do military time?
It
That
does
means
military time.
Okay, then make it 1931. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do.
Month, day, year.
Yep, that's how you like it.
That's how I
2,
learned
1.
it.
Yep, I like it. Excellent. Okay. What you got next? Hit enter. Go down to enter. Nice. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep. What's next?
That. It says image database file not ready.
Okay, click OK.
I want to put the lens back on. Oh, or not.
All right, we got an image, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A camera is watching a camera.
Mm-hmm. It's Inception. So here's what I think we should do. I don't know where to tell you to find the cable for that. Let's see. Where is a cable that I can tell you to connect this? Yeah, man, that's going to take too long to tell you where that is. Because that's a different kind of cable. So for now, why don't we open the thing that fell down? This. All right. So now Layla is going to open up the next item. So we got our Sony going, right? And we'll connect that to our stream and have that going here in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and power this off right now. I don't need those cameras tomorrow. So, hey, don't.
Is it supposed to go up?
Yeah, pull it up.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, you destroy the boxes, sweetie.
I think they put tape on it. Okay.
All right. So, what is that?
This is a lot of cardboard.
It is. Well, because you don't want this to break.
Oh, looks like a
camera lens.
lens?
Yeah. All
Do they
right.
just sell those?
Mm-hmm.
So did you put it on that camera?
Yep. Gives you a wider shot. Or, you can zoom in. Looks like is that an adapter or what is that?
I don't know.
What does it say in there? It must tell us. All right. So, as Layla is opening that up, let me go ahead and pull this up.
Which side is the lens? Is it this side? Like the actual?
Well, the whole thing is the lens.
Well, which side does it go on?
This side.
Oh, okay.
See these?
So it goes on the camera?
See these gold rivets right here?
Yeah.
Gold rivets are going to lock into place. And then, boom. Just like that. Which is awesome.
Those are instructions.
The question is what is this?
Instructions. This is all warranty stuff. Oh, okay, I think these are the instructions. And no, it's not.
No, it's not.
They put all the warranty stuff and not instructions in it. Oh, German.
That's right.
So maybe is that some Germany?
Read it and tell us what it is, Layla.
That's just like to call it. So that's the place that it's made. Imagine having to play Scrabble in German. But it says...
That doesn't sound like that would be very fun, actually.
Yeah, it says Zweine Zerlassung, I think. I don't know. Probably said that wrong. Germany? Yeah, this is call it.
All right. Well, try to find some information that we can comprehend, because none of us can comprehend the German.
I can kind of. Okay, they're not instructions. It's just like the warranty stuff and where to call if it breaks.
Okay. Is there something in there that tells us what's in the package?
It's all warranty.
Usually that
I mean,
comes with that.
There's some more cardboard. That's all it is. Oh! There's stuff behind it.
Okay. I figured we might find something. Eureka.
Limited warranty. Okay.
Okay. We fully loaded.
I think these are the instructions. But it says it's printed in Thailand. I think it might be in Thai.
All right, let's see what Layla can find. She's looking. Let's see what it is there. You can hear her brain thinking. Doo, 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 doo. She's actually
Oh,
doing
there's safety and caution and safety measures and stuff.
she's actually doing a better job than I do, which is excellent.
Do you see that? That's one word.
Is it? That's a long word. Was it like 15 letters?
Yeah, 15 characters. That's German.
It's German?
Yeah.
Man, that has got a little bit of everything on it, huh?
I think it means equipment.
Equipment?
Yeah, I think it means equipment.
Okay.
I think.
So see if you can find some more stuff in there.
Okay. That's Russian. Not
This
good
is
at Russian.
definitely what we need there.
Not good at Russian at all. Okay. Apparently, that's one of the most hardest languages to learn.
Think so?
Yeah, I tried learning it. Yeah.
Did you give up or are you still kind of
I
doing it
gave
off and
up.
on?
I gave up.
You
Spanish-
gave up?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
I know you could do it.
I forgot about it, I guess.
I don't think you forgot about it. Weren't you using the app?
Duolingo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used Duolingo in a while.
So are you thinking about changing to a different language?
I do Spanish and German.
Wait, I thought you said you gave up on the German.
I gave up on Russian.
On Russian?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about Russian. You said German.
No, I said I'm doing German right now, and I'm doing Spanish, but I gave up on Russian.
But the stuff that you just showed me was German, not Russian.
Yeah. But I said, apparently Russian is one of the most hardest languages to learn.
Oh, I missed that piece. You had me so confused. I'm like, Lila, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, this is just notes on
Hey,
use.
Dad, you're not listening to me.
Oh, it says attaching and detaching the lens, and I think that thing says it's a lens hood. Attaching the lens hood.
Ooh, okay.
Where did it go?
So I wonder why we need a lens hood.
To protect it?
Well, from what? The light? All right, so we have a lens. Why don't you open up, put all that stuff, I guess, back in this box. So we have
And that
everything
too?
there. All
And
the
the lens?
cardboard.
Oh, the cardboard.
Yeah, we can leave the lens out. The cardboard, paperwork, everything back in the same box, so we have it together. Super important, right?
I think that's for the. Oh, and the cardboard. Triangle.
Just put it back in there. So don't mess around with it.
I'm trying to figure out how to fold it to get it back in there.
What was this? Oh, that's for the camera, right?
That's for the actual camera.
Well, how come it's out?
I don't know. I didn't know it was there until I just saw it.
You got to put that thing back up in there, Lily. All right. So the lens that we're looking at here, this lens retails for $298. This is the Sony E55 210 millimeter f4.5 to 6.3 lens for the Sony. And this mounts on our new camera, which is great, which will give us a different shot, which is awesome.
Which box? Oh, is this the camera box?
Yep. No. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yes, it is.
The rainbow box next.
What rainbow box? Yes. And what's nice about this, again, is it just gives us some flexibility in shots when we're on the run and or we're vlogging or whatever the case may be, right? And so that was really good. So what we ended up doing was Remember, this was $298, right? So 300 plus
Oh, some of these
800,
boxes.
which is
What?
300 and 800?
11.
1100. Okay. So just the camera body with the kit lens and the other lens is $1,100, right?
Oh, here are the instructions.
So that was definitely an option. But there was this really good deal on Amazon.
Oh.
So we took advantage of that.
Comes with the card too.
Oh, it comes with a card?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Don't open the card.
Oh, well.
We got
There's
plenty of
another one this
cards. So as you can see, what she's opening now
one. I'm
is
trying to.
our vlogger kit, right? And so for the same price of just getting the camera and the additional lens, we're getting the vlogger kit. We got a 64 gig memory card.
Oh. This is battery, right?
Yep. And we got a dead cat,
Battery forever.
which is great. So when you're shopping, you want to make sure that you measure twice and cut once. Look and see if there's some deals out there. And hopefully, you know, if it's Black Friday or what they call it, moving day or Boxing Day in Canada, wait for the sales, see if those things are coming up so you can take advantage of the deals, because you can really get some really cool deals when that happens, right?
Oh yeah, this is a one where
Mhm.
when you move it like keeps it straight.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And then you can hold it and walk around with it too, right? Well, you probably don't want to be doing that. You're going to give someone a stroke. So Layla shouldn't be holding the camera, y'all, because
Why not?
well, with what you were just doing, that doesn't sound like a good idea. So that's what we did. We went ahead and purchased this. And what's nice about that is, again, we can have someone walking around. You'll be able to control the camera from the controls here and get a nice little stable image as someone is holding the camera and either live broadcasting or just recording, either way. So that seemed like a great deal.
Do you want to put the battery in?
Sure.
So I can figure out how.
I have to look and see what this thing retails for by itself. Let me see if I can just highlight that and where is it? Shooting grip. Okay. Let me see. Let's see the vlogger accessory kit. Go ahead and do that. Shut that down so you have to see my messy Google searches here. And let's see what this retailed for. All right. Not seeing it by itself. Oh, here it is. Haha, look at that. So this was a $148 value, right? So to me, well worth it. It's basically getting $150 plus the memory card, which is great. So definitely take advantage. You know, take your time. Look, sometimes you're gonna have to have equipment immediately, and you're not gonna be able to wait. But whenever you can, you know, go ahead and take advantage of that. This has high ratings, right? This is a 4.6 with 551 reviews. So I feel pretty good about this particular product.
They put tape over it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how. Oh, it's not tape. It's the actual packaging.
Gotcha. You getting it?
Should I get scissors?
Let's see. Where's my knife? Thank you.
Be careful.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I do want to be careful because this knife is sharp.
Isn't that the one I used to cut the fish?
No, that knife is That knife got lost in our last fishing expedition. I don't know what happened to it.
Probably went in the water.
Did it go in the water and no one told me?
I don't know. So I probably went
Oh,
in the
that's a
water.
smile. You dropped it in the
I
water and
didn't
didn't
do
tell
it.
me,
I
huh?
did not. I don't know where it is.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That smile seems to say something totally different.
Someone probably dropped it in the water.
What do you think out there, conduit folks? You know, did she drop it in the water and not say anything? Because the smile was just a little too,
I did not do it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
All
All of a sudden you remember and it was like, oh, that's not a story I was supposed to tell.
No, someone might have dropped it in the water.
Mm-hmm. Someone named Layla.
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it warm?
I don't know. All right, let me go back to where we were.
I haven't seen a battery like this before.
Let's go into a lot of different things. Watches, lots of stuff.
So I'm guessing the plus goes with the plus this time.
I like it.
That seems weird because usually the plus goes with the minus.
Your deduction skills are A1.
What?
Your reasoning and your deduction. I love it. So you got it? Because, I mean, there's some interesting things going on camera there.
I wasn't doing none.
Just saying.
Okay. Is this it?
All right, can you power it on?
Oh, there's a button.
All right, see if you can turn it on.
Slight issue.
What's the issue?
I don't know where to turn it on. Is that the power button? There's an L and a W. Wait, it's an O? Oh, it's a T and a W.
Tight and wide, so that's zooming in and zooming out.
Oh. What does C1 do?
Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like power, though. So keep looking.
Yeah.
And where was that memory card, sweetie?
Right there.
The Sony memory card? Let's see if we can find that one. All right, so Layla's looking to see how she can turn that on.
Lock. Maybe that's the power button? You can move it? See, it starts blinking when I turn it on.
It started blinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that feels good. Nice grip.
Huh?
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. Oh, you hit movie, it came on.
Oh. And this is the thing.
I'm assuming that might be it. Yep, that's for the dead cat.
Looks like a cat paw.
A cat paw?
Yeah.
I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Some people search around the world for love. All right. And then we also got a memory card, right? So that was a $22 value. So $22. How much that was? 22.
Cattail won't go in there. I don't think it's supposed to go
No,
in
the
there.
cattail doesn't go in there, sweetie. That's for the microphone.
Oh.
Where was that? Oops.
And there's a little bag for it too, so I guess you could put it in here.
Just showing y'all everything, huh?
There's a bag for it as well.
Yep, little safety bag.
Yeah.
So for us, this was just a better deal. So now go ahead and put whatever was in here, that's scraps, back in there. And what was this, the vlogger kit?
Do you still need the instructions?
No, put everything away wherever it was.
This is in here.
Is that where it was?
Yep.
Okay. You can even put the memory card in there if you want.
Okay.
Perfect. And then I'm going to give you...
Why is it such a big box for a small memory card that's only like this big?
You know what? Because they like to hang them up. So
Oh.
you walk in and get them.
Well, it could still be like smaller. They don't have to be that big.
That's true, but you know, you like to see things. Does that go in here?
Yeah, it was in here.
Okay. No, pull that up for me.
Yeah.
Good. Look.
Yeah, I know the
Here's
instructions.
pairing
Just...
guide.
Oh, there's a pairing guide.
Mm-hmm. That we're gonna need. So just definitely make sure that's to the side.
Yeah, it's taped onto it.
Good. All right, so let's put that to the side. We opened our lens.
We only had those 2 boxes.
Okay, so the next one is that one.
Oh, or not.
And then this one.
And we have this.
And the dead cat. Let's see, what is that? Oh, no, that's that. Take a peek in there.
Okay.
We already opened this.
Oh, boxes just fell.
That's okay. We'll pick them up later. Take a peek in there. What's in there? I think I got an idea. Maybe.
I think it's an electronic device or something that has something to do with electronic devices.
Well.
But we'll never know if I can't get it open. So
Yep, push it through.
it's push.
Is it tough? You tough?
I can't push it through.
Let's see. There you go.
Oh.
You just need to open one. I'm just saying. What is it?
Something to do with electronic devices? Let me open it up further.
Some people search around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of.
Oh, it's a camera holder.
So that is our cage for the camera. Okay. And go ahead. Let me zoom in on that so people can see what you got there. Hold it up so they can see it.
This could be like used as a punching thingy.
Is it me?
No.
Oops. All right, camera. Stop going crazy there. All right. So that cage is to go around the Sony EV10. And from what I read, there's a couple reasons why I got this device here. I'm going to just switch to this camera here. So why I got this is because it has a lot of cold shoes on here, right? So that we can connect multiple devices on there. We run our Rode microphones on there, so we can plug those in. We might want to have a boom mic on there. We've got cold shoes there where we can screw in both left and right and top, right? We have our bottom option there, which is great. Now, the other thing that made me get this was the issue that I was having with the other camera that we ended up returning, which is they were saying, hey, there was a heat issue and it was causing the camera to shut off. So this should also help, from what they were saying, diffuse the heat away from the camera. And so with having the viewfinder open and away from the camera and then having this metal cage around it will disperse the heat. And we are going to add some things on there, so that's good. All right, thank you, sweetie. Now, do you want some water here?
No, I'm not thirsty.
Yeah, you good? Okay. Now, there's another box that should be laying around here somewhere that we have not opened.
This?
No. You know what? There's a box right around this corner. You know what? I'll grab it. It's here sitting there. I'm on this side. Let me go get it. All right. So you excited to have a day off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to open this. Ah, they're in here. Catch.
Ah! Oh.
While Layla is opening that.
It's already open.
Oh, she's quick.
Oh, it's a light, I think.
Yeah, it is. We're going to slow down our speed.
Can you give me the knife?
Mm-hmm.
I just poke at it.
And just cut it. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Boom shakalaka. Is it the shoes?
What?
All right. So that is a light. Does it have a battery in it, or is it inside somewhere? Do we have to put double A's or triple A's in there?
See the.
Does it say? Let's see. While she's doing that, this is the Ulanzi 2000 LED video light with a 3-cold shoe, rechargeable soft pedal light panel, portable photography lighting for the Sony camera, which is what we have. And if it's saying it's rechargeable, it looks like we're just gonna.
Looks like there's a charger, but I don't know if there's batteries needed.
Let me see. Where does it plug in? You probably just plug it into the wall. Yep. And then charge it. Is there a button? Let's see if we can turn it on.
There's only.
Because usually it has a little bit of charge.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Right. Ah, nice. Go ahead and show it to the camera there.
That might.
You can blind them.
Oh.
You blinded me with science. There you go. All right. So that's a nice camera, right? Nice camera light. All right. You don't have to keep blinding them. They got it, Layla. Let's not blind yourself. All right. $22. Nice soft light. Rechargeable, just plugs in with the USB. Battery life is 300 minutes, which is 5 hours, which is great. And another reason to get the metal cage, so we can go ahead and mount that onto our camera and mount our mics and other things on there too. So that was another reason why to get that cage. Okay.
I have an idea. What if you put some tape over it and colored it blue?
They actually do have those where you can do it. We have them for the lights that are over here. Oh, you can't see it. The one in the kitchen. I put it in the kitchen. Set that to the side for now. We'll charge it later. And let's go ahead and open up. Did I put it on the table? Oh, here it is. Now you got to pay attention because you didn't put that stuff back in there. So you're going to have to remember what, when, where.
Oh, I'll do that right now. This is in here. This was right here.
So again, 300 minutes. That was good for color temperature, 55K Kelvin. Color temperature shows the beauty of natural light. Sounds good, but sometimes we do need light. And so this will be very helpful, right? And the price was right. Now, Layla, look here. For double the price, you can just have it change colors.
Oh, that seems cool. But we probably won't need that.
Well, no, probably don't need it. But what's cool about it is, you know, if you want to kind of give a little purple haze because of G2, you can do that, right? It ain't bad.
Ooh.
Oh, you can already open it. Okay.
Tail. There's a what looks like to be a silica gel packet. Yep.
Okay. So let's see what you're opening now.
Oh, there's 2 cattails.
All right. So as we are doing our interviews for capturing our stories and our history for African Americans here in Kitsap County, we're not always going to be able to use the BCAT studios, right? Some of our folks are aging. They may not be able to make it to the studio. We may need to go to their home or meet someone else somewhere else. And the boom mic is really nice. And what's nice about this one is this is a dual capsule microphone, right? So there's a mic on both sides. And what's nice about that is, let's say I'm interviewing someone, right? I'm behind the camera. They can hear me clearly. And who I'm interviewing, you can hear them clearly because you have it on both sides. From what I saw, this had some really good reviews on it from some of the folks that I trust, that I like to pay attention to their reviews. Got a couple dead cats to put on each end, which Layla loves dead cats now. And as you can see, you can plug it straight into your smartphone, which is awesome. This looks like USB-C.
Do you want me to unbox, take these out?
No, we just unplug this USB-C.
Yeah.
On the bottom. So for me, that could be a problem, right? Because my Apple has a lightning charger, so I would need an adapter in order to plug it into my phone if I want to use it in this way,
Oh, you could do it on the computers. Though.
which I believe I have. Well, no, this is for the like we can use that on the
Oh.
camera, right? And again, what's nice is we got the metal cage, so now we can have our light and we can have our microphone on the cage.
Yeah, so it's
Right.
like double sided, and there's 2 mic covers in here as well.
Yep. And again, $60, not a bad price for this. The quality is supposed to be good. We'll go ahead and put this out in the field and test it. We do have this mic, and this mic really picks up very well. So I definitely recommend that mic also. And what else do we have, Layla? You don't really need to. You can open this if you want.
It says happy, not happy. Oh, happy.
Wow. Well, we want to be happy.
I don't know why it says that.
And then the last thing that we're gonna go ahead and show you here, and because we have so many different things, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna show it to you now. We're gonna get everything connected because it's gonna take some time to read all of this stuff. Yeah, Leo's like, look, see, examine, enjoy. What we're gonna do is get everything hooked up and going, and then come back on and show you what it all looks like. Now, this is called a dummy battery, and this is the dummy battery for the Sony. And you see how we put that battery in the bottom here, Layla?
Yeah.
You put that in there, and then it plugs into the wall, and then now your battery never runs out. So if we're doing a long shoot, let's say this is on a tripod, and it's just sitting there, we are recording, it would be better to have it plugged in through the dummy battery.
Oh.
So that we're not using the battery power.
Do you need me to take the whole thing out, or you just want me to put it back in?
You can actually take it out because I'm going to use that tomorrow, actually. Yeah. So what we'll do is I'm going to charge this battery so we're on the road, right, when we're walking around.
Yeah.
In Olympia. And then when we're stationary and we want the batteries to recharge, we're going to plug this in, let the batteries recharge, and then we'll have that, right?
Yeah.
And so when you're doing an event that's 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, if you have that that option to be plugged in, so much better, because then you don't need to worry about your battery dying, right? You can always get extra batteries, which is always recommended to at least have 2 batteries per camera. It makes me feel safe. But again, if you have a place to plug in, then that's great. Layla, underneath, grab me one of the generators so I can just show everyone before we click off.
It's a generator.
It's underneath that brown table there.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of not light. Okay.
Oh, they're light.
No, not for me.
No, this thing is light. Look at that.
For you, not for me. I can't lift it with one hand.
So one of the things that we thought was really helpful too is these Duracell generators, right? They don't make any noise, which is great. Let me go ahead and turn it on.
Oh yeah, I saw those when we went to the
And this has not been used. We have not used this in several, maybe 2 months. We haven't used this, and it's still at 99%. So this holds battery power very well. So we're very pleased with this. Now, this isn't going to run a whole bunch. We tried to run the block party for Black Student Union, and we could not run everything off of one. So we have 2 of them, and so you do need to disperse the power. However, this will run quite a bit, right? And so you've got your 3.0 USB, you have 2 regular USB. So if you want to charge cell phones or anything like that, and then you have grounded 3 plugs in the bottom. And so it runs quite a bit. So we will take this with us tomorrow. And when we are switching cameras out, or if we have the opportunity to record, like sometimes I'll put these underneath the tripod and plug them in. That way I'm still not worried about the battery. And then when it comes off the tripod, we go into the battery, and now folks can just walk around freely. Then that's another way that we like to kind of maneuver and get the biggest bang out of our buck. I believe these are about $400 a piece. I'll have to do review on those. But this is the Duracell quiet generator, right? Doesn't make any noise. And so you're recording, you're doing an event. The last thing you want to hear is a big old grass generator going. There you go, sweetie. All right. So we opened up a whole bunch. Normally, I would do an unboxing for each one. We ain't got no time for that because we're gonna be using most of this stuff tomorrow. I like symmetry, so we actually have 2 of the Sony EV10s that will be deployed tomorrow, along with some of our other cameras, so that we can capture as much footage as possible. So we'll see, who wants to capture some of that footage, and that will be great. So again, we talked about the LiveView Pro. That's what we started off with, and that whole point of that is to allow us to record video, have great audio when we're out in the field and we don't know what the Wi-Fi is going to look like, right? And what that does is it combines a hard connection through Ethernet, your wireless connection, your broadband connection, and your cell phone connection together, bundle it together, give you a nice, really strong signal so that you can broadcast out. And what's really great about the LiveView Pro is you can actually, that's about 5 pounds. Like I said, it comes with that little belt harness, so you can put it on your belt. You can put it in a backpack, right? You can stream right from it, right? So you can put your Facebook or your YouTube stream key right in there. You saw how the camera was plugged in, boom, and you just fire it off, right? And you're going with your camera, and you are broadcasting right out on Facebook or YouTube. So again, pretty pricey, $2,400, but we, again, are being asked to do more. So we want to make sure that we can give the best quality possible. Again, you can also plug that into the camera switcher like this. And now you have your multiple cameras if you're doing multiple things. So with all that said, it's 8 o'clock. I think we should cut up some strawberries and some grapes or something. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and have some strawberries because we've been working hard. We appreciate you. Any final words you want to say to the folks?
Final words? Oh, okay. Well, sleep good, I guess, because you need sleep.
Sounds like you need sleep because you're tired. I can see it in your eyes. Look, they're all glassy.
And also, eat good food because if you don't get nutrients, your skin will fall off, I think. Right?
No, but your skin won't fall off, but you do want good skin, and eating is definitely important. So you heard it there. That is the healthy word. Eat lunch.
You gotta eat lunch and breakfast.
And breakfast. You don't even eat breakfast all the time.
Yeah, but you don't either.
Hey, don't be telling my business out in the street.
You just don't mind.
Okay, fine. We just telling each other's business. All right. We don't always eat breakfast because we're busy. Well, you just don't like eating breakfast all the time. Me, I'm busy.
Well, I don't have time.
No, you could eat breakfast. You just choose not to.
I could, but I want to wake up at 5:30.
Just to eat breakfast, you're like, it ain't worth it.
No, it's not worth it. I want that sleep.
Well, there you go. But you're telling everyone else to eat lunch and breakfast, but you don't do it.
Yeah, because...
That's called being a hypocrite.
No, that's called being smart.
Smart? Do as I say, not as I do?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're ready to become a parent.
What?
When you're 40. Okay.
40?
45. Okay, keep
Why
going.
is 50. The age? Okay.
60.
I'm going to talk. No. No.
All right. No. We appreciate y'all. Enjoy your week. For Layla Cameron, I am Marwan Cameron. This is The Conduit. This is our unboxing. This is so much fun. I love it. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay. All right, y'all. We will see you next time.